Alright, we are back, I'm sorry how late I am getting into this, but I've had so many streams to edit, and so many reactions to do, because requests are piling up. There's also the new Honkai Star Rail stuff. In fact, right now, even, version 3.2 out, version 3.2 of Honkai Star Rail is out right now. It just went live. Around the same moment we went live here. Anywho, that's not what we're here to do today. What we're here to do today is read One Piece chapter 1145. That's the plan anyway. And if you'd like to see or follow along, look for the playlist on my YouTube channel where you can see me going through the majority of the Elbaph arc. We started like 1 or 2 chapters in. I think we started at like 11:30 or 11:33, in and around there. But as long as you're watching these within 3 weeks of when they go live, you can actually read along with me on the Viz website. Because you can always read the 3 most recent chapters of One Piece for free. So if you're caught up and you want to read along with me, feel free to pop in. Watch, just keep the thing open on your end, and you can look for what I'm reacting to and have it open in front of you. Or if you purchase the manga, or you go through your own manga websites like Manga Plus, or through a Viz subscription, you can follow along that way too. And lastly, if you would like to lend me a bone, you can always try to subscribe to me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/sheetstreams. Get notified when I go live by following me on Discord. Links to be in the description as always. Alright, now that all the intro and plug stuff's out of the way, we can get into the chapter, and I see an amazing covers page here, where it's Luffy on every TV screen in his Gear 5th form, and there's a bunch of TV screens everywhere. It's 11:15 p.m. on a clock for some reason. Everyone seems to be really excited, and I actually love this color spread. I love the art. Got Robin and Jinbei on the couch. Air quotes, Brooke and Frankie sitting on a couch as well. They're sitting on the top of the couch. Sanji serving drinks. Everyone else huddled in front of the TV. Zoro only watching out of the corner of his eye. Where's Chopper? Oh, there's Chopper. Kind of hard to see. Chopper's a little bit small. Also, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream recently, but on the subject of TV, I believe the Egghead arc should be resuming now. The hiatus is over. So I'll probably go back and watch that. Maybe even today, actually. And if there's enough interest, or if I'm caught up on my editing, once I get this moved over to the YouTube channel, so I can buy myself some more time, because editing the Tolan quest on Genshin Impact, it's at 4.5 hours, so it's taking me a long time to edit through it. I'm only about like an hour in to editing it. But I guess I've spent enough time just filling dead air, so let's just move on to pages 2 and 3. Oh, new track. Dun, 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 dun. Maiden's Capriccio. For those who don't know, I often use my Lost Branch of Legend soundtrack in order to provide the music in the background of these streams. It's a good game. I have like 40 or so episodes of my playthrough of the game. Still getting updates to this day. Chapter 1145. Wildfire in Forest Sector 2, Branch Route 8. Oda, why are we naming chapters like this now? Alright. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 30. Pepe's still alive. Aww. A warm embrace from Ulti. I have a feeling she might accidentally squeeze the life out of Pepe, so let's just enjoy this serene moment for once. No Wano rant this week. Let Ulti, one of the more fun characters we've had, have their moment. Also, it looks like Yamato has recovered the missing sword. And that's all that's going on this cover page. Pepe's still alive. Also, page 1 on page 1! We got page 1 on page 1 again! Woo! Oh, that killed my throat. Oh wait, no, it's not page 1. This is page 2 because we had a color spread. Ah, never mind. I wasted all that excitement for nothing. Alright, pages 4 and 5, and these are spreads, so this is probably going to be a short combat chapter, it's starting to seem like. Is that a Brontosaurus? Gradur. Here it comes, Nash. Alright, it's the shield homie thingy. If we... Wait. Grr, thunk. Ew. Ew, it's shoving its mouth all over it. Arm de l'air. Oh, Gabon's about to do some axe stuff. Or somebody doing multiple sword style. Who is that? No, that's Zoro. Okay. It's Assault. And Dinosaur decapitated. Alright. Pages 6 and 7, because that was really short. This is probably going to be a really short chapter. Last week's chapter was like 2 pages shorter than normal. It was only 15. This looks like good eating. I mean, it's huge compared to giants. Groggysaurus-ish considered a delicacy. It takes a while to carve out all the fat, but it's great when stewed in alcohol. Yeah, but do you bring any of that with us, right? There's a whole shit of cooking tools in the hunting shed. Let's look for some aromatic herbs on the way back. Hey, what's the deal with this guy? Hey, huh? Is it a devil fruit? Oh, we're finally addressing the shield? The shield came to life like that way back years ago when my dad went on an expedition to vanquish Big Mom. Oh, so he's like Zeus then. What, you guys know Mr. Zeus? He's like one of the most exalted homies. Now he's a manservant to our navigator. What? This poor Shield. Just have his entire dreams shattered in a moment. Only knights. That's right. They showed up here. Humans from the world government. Okay, we're catching up on Loki and the rest of them. Humans from the world government. You're saying that's who beat you up this badly? That's what I'm saying. You must have given them reason to seek revenge when you were rampaging beyond the sea. Don't be stupid. If I'd gotten far enough to run into them when I was out there, I'd be king of the world by now. Knights from the world government. Hey, you guys! Is that a Goonies reference? Look what we caught. Okay, they're back with the Brontosaurus. Or what did he call it? Groggysaurus. It's a Groggysaurus. Tasty and nutritious. We're on 8 and 9. I delivered the killing blow. You should have been there. I've never seen such a graceful soaring broccoli. Sanji with the insults. Did you collect enough fallen trees? Yep, got a nice pile going. Thanks for the hunt. There we go, nice and cooked. Okay, so we've already skipped them cooked in the meat. It's not just for you. Oh, right. Eat up, Loki. Yeah, you're burnt. You shove a hot slab of meat in his face. Yeah, you're burning me. Be careful with his wounds, Luffy. You trying to kill me? Hey, you're looking better already. Anyway, you need to eat if you want to recover. He's begrudgingly gonna eat. Okay. It's hard to swallow lying on my back. You can't sit me up first? Jeez, so fussy. Oh, he's coughing. Got something stuck in your throat? Hang on a sec. Huck, I'll bring you soup. Man, Luffy is like treating this guy like he's his best friend or something. What does Luffy see in Loki that we don't? Like, this relationship feels like it's growing a little bit too quickly. I can see it bubbling from here. Stay away from me. Just lifting up boiling liquid to shove in Loki's face. Loki is about to be the recipient of McDonald's 1,000-degree coffee. Pages 10 and 11. Oh, we got a tomboyish girl in love playing in the background. Nice. Oops. Splash. He has more burns than before. Get him away from me. Hey, Luffy. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Gerd giving the thumbs up. You too, Gerd. What did this guy do to make all the giants hate him so much? I'm guessing he was lying when he made that false promise to Luffy. Where to find red hair now? Sorry, but I wasn't lying about that. We'll be the judge of that. Go on and tell us. Why should I tell you when you haven't upheld your end of the bargain and unlocked my last chain? Fair point. Fair point, Loki. You really want to meet red hair that badly, eh? I suppose I understand how it feels to idolize a pirate you met when you were just a lad. Ooh. Haruden has like an ellipses in response to that. Because they idolize Luffy a bit. And I wonder if Haruden has another idol besides Luffy. Maybe like Dory or Broggy. Possibly even Shanks. You never know. Or Gold Roger? You make it sound like you feel the same way about someone. Yes, I did. And it pains me that I was only a boy at the time. Oh, is it Rocks? Take me with you. I didn't come here to meet a whelp like you. Stop making me repeat myself. That figure, it's got the jagged hairline. I think it's Rocks. Loki was inspired by Rocks. If that is Rocks. Speech bubbles are covering up a lot of the silhouette, though. Alright, 12-13. Fight me, then. What? You don't have to use a blade on a kid. Shut up, Newgate. Oh, Whitebeard's here. I was born in the wrong era. Yep, that's definitely Rocks. It's Rocks and Newgate. Rocks and Whitebeard. And then we got a big spread here. The Draugrs are like soldiers. Wipe them all out. So many ghosts, too. Just the things kids would be afraid of. Is that meant to be Loki? Alright, so the ship is coming in, and they're just fighting hordes of undead at this point. I'll handle him. Hup, Mr. Ya. And did he just split him in half? Yikes. Gabon doesn't fuck around. 14-15. Good thing these are based on a child's imagination. Would they be stronger if the kids knew the real thing? I'd rather not find out. There are more of them now. 3. A trio of abnormal voices. They can try to hide, but I still feel them. Even if Elbaph isn't safe anymore, then it's truly the end of days. Firefighting team. Alright. Open the sea cloud hoses. Sea cloud hoses. I guess the clouds can store water. It makes sense that you could shove a hose into it and shoot the water out. This is One Piece, after all. Why wouldn't that be the way you do things? Will this even work? The flames are simply massive. Firefighters, I'm so glad you made it. Could you pick it up a little? The kids are about to reach the flames. Right, kids are about to march straight into the fire. The valves are all the way open. It's the strongest stream we got. Put out the fire, you can do it. Get them flames out, I'm begging ya. Look at that, Gunko. The kids are about to burn to death. What happens? Will they wake up? Oh, these Holy Knights are terrible at their job. Let's kidnap some children. Have them walk into an open fire and die. That'll help you kidnap children. 16, 17. Oh, wow, and these aren't the last 2 pages. We're getting a longer chapter for once. But it's not going to feel like a longer chapter because we've only been here for like 16 minutes at this point. And I've only been reading for like maybe 10 of them. They'll wake up from the heat, wail, and cry for their parents. And be consumed by flames and burned into bones, I assume. How about that? Now that's emotion. Sea cloud. What's wrong, firefighters? It's not going out. We're at max output. We out of options. Stop, children. Shoulder throw! Is Jinbei gonna throw a sea cloud? It is. Jinbei's doing the sea cloud shoulder throw. That's cool! Huh? Yeah, that should do it. Was that in time? Over here, hop on. Way to go, Jinbei. I got the chills. Good job, Jinbei. Save them kids. That's the papa of the crew right there. Grandpa. Alright, 18, 19. These are the last 2 pages. Huh? Wildfires from the Forest, Sector 2, Branch Road 8. Hey, that's the name of the chapter. Everyone's freaking out. The wildfire in Forest, Sector 2, Branch Road 8 has been put out. He threw clouds on it. And the kids are all safe. The children weren't harmed by the flames, but they're still marching onward. That was a close one. We believed in you! Well done, firefighters. The guardian deities of Elbaph. Wasn't us. But at least they're safe. No kidding. Did you see that, Robin? Jinbei must be nearby. That was so cool, Jinbei. So cool. Colin getting some good role models. Thank you, Jinbei. It's nothing. The kids at school all hate me, but I think of them as my friends. Aw, that's so sweet, Colin. We're gonna save them together. Yeah! He's crying as he says that. Uh-oh. What? Who's that? I suppose the school isn't the only place to find a perky child. Uh-oh. Gunko has arrived on the Straw Hats, or Colin's ship, and is probably going to kidnap Colin. And that's where we end the chapter. Alright, highlights of this chapter. Definitely Jinbei throwing a cloud. That's going to be a highlight for sure. We have this comedic routine of Luffy effectively murdering Loki unintentionally with kindness, which Gerd approves of. Just a nice solid panel of winking thumbs up Gerd with a smile. That's a good highlight. This little bit with the shield, learning that Zeus is now subservient to Nami. That's kind of funny to learn. When we basically got confirmation that the shield is a homie. That's been a long-standing theory. I don't know if it's ever been confirmed before this, but it's definitely confirmed now. And it looks like we're gonna be battling Gunko in the next chapter. I don't know if there's a break next week, but knowing how busy I am lately, I guess you can expect delays. I will hopefully have the next chapter recorded on the day that it comes out. Hopefully. It really depends on how much work I have to do before Monday morning. Because if I have to do a bunch of work on Monday morning, I don't usually have time to record these and then trim the fat of the editing and then put it on YouTube. That being said, they take less time to edit one of these streams than it does one of my longer streams, because these only tend to be like 45 minutes at the longest. And there's usually not a lot of stuff that needs to be trimmed out. I'm mostly talking throughout the entire thing, and there's not usually a lot of dead air. Anyway, predictions for next week. I predict a combat chapter. I predict that Loki gives us some insight on why they know where Red Hair Shanks is and or is going. Will Loki also reveal that Shanks' brother is here, Shamrock? That is someone that can give that information to a party now. That being said, some of the party members are already operating under the assumption that there is a clone of Shanks running around. But Loki has the ability to confirm it. And, I didn't expect us to get rock stuff this chapter. I guess that's a highlight I should have talked about. But I wonder if we're going to get more insight into Loki and Harudin's past. Since we got a little bit of that this chapter, I don't think we're going to get too much more of it next chapter. Maybe we'll get like a full-length flashback about that at some point during Elbaph. I do expect us to be in Elbaph for at least 100 chapters. My guess is that we'll be in Elbaph for about 130 to 150 chapters. That's my prediction long term. And if Gunko's about to engage in battle, perhaps someone will stay behind to deal with Gunko, and then everyone else will push on to then face off against the other two Holy Knights. Now, who do I predict out of Luffy's group, or not even Luffy's group, Nami's group, will stay and fight Gunko? My money is on Jinbei. I think Jinbei can stay and fight Gunko. That being said, it would be funny if it's Brook that stays to fight Gunko. Because Gunko, I think it was just the chapter before this, was listening to one of Brook's songs. The Soul King. So, that's probably a good prediction for the next chapter. Soul King versus Gunko. Fan versus idol. Never meet your idols, kids. Anywho, I think we'll move into the outro section now. I don't really have much more to add at this point. So, let's just end this stream with an announcement, actually. We will be playing some 3.2 later tonight. After I finish uploading this to YouTube, we'll go live again, and we'll play some 3.2, look at the new features, grab all the free stuff. So if you want to see some Honkai Star Rail gameplay, look forward to that. And if you're not watching this live, expect to see that stream on YouTube in a few days or so. But if you're really impatient, you can watch the fully unedited VOD of it on twitch.tv/sheetstreams. Alright. Love this soundtrack. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping by. See you all in another stream. Links are in the description. And if you're watching this on Twitch, the links are on my About page. See you all in another stream. Join the Discord if you want to. See you all next time. Stay safe, everyone.